Okay, you gotta know what goes on around here.
This where you live? Cozy burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors?
Okay, thinks he's a big old monster himself.
You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone.
You can't talk.
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow?
I'm gonna assume he wants me to follow him.
Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Little Johnny. Bestiary entry added. Godlings.
Watch out!
Okay, does he need me to fight those, or... Oh, okay. It literally says, defeat the monsters. For goodness sake. Oh, God. Ah! Right, I'm not going to muck around it. Let's drink some swallow. Because I think it's been a while since I saved it last. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. There we are.
Stay close to me.
Oh good, I can save whilst doing this. I feel a little better with that now. Be interesting to see what a godling is, actually. Let's have a quick look. Okay, relics. Oh. Not too long ago, the area around peasant hamlets were chock full of guardian spirits. Today it's nigh unto impossible to spot a brownie, bucker or luton. In godlings, they are always the first to go, such is the price we pay for civilization's forward march. From the Preface to the World We Have Lost by Professor Dorageri. Godlings, sometimes mistaken for luton, are woodland creatures dwelling in burrows and moss-covered hollow stumps on the outskirts of human settlements. They are similar to children in behaviour and appearance, and like children, delight in mischief. Godlings are deeply rooted in their home territory and perform acts of care and guardianship to those dwellings near their burrows. They watch over people as well as animals, but shy creatures godlings by nature, they try to do so while remaining unseen. Godlings are drawn to joy and innocence, and so delight in the company of children, and usually only show themselves to the young. These hard-working and clever creatures gladly perform small services for those in their care, asking only for respect and payment in the form of food or cast-off tools in return. They are easily offended by churlish, ungrateful, or simply rude behaviour. Godlings also treasure their peace and quiet. When the village a godling watches over becomes too populous, or its inhabitants forget the old ways, it will abandon its burrow for good and walk off to destinations unknown. So that is a godling.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Ah, the bottle from the nest. Already got it. Here.
Haha!
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proxima a pack of pickled peppers by the pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
Actually, yes, I would, but, how do you bottle someone's voice?
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sicked their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
Okay, looking for a young, ashen-haired woman.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite
Nice.
part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious.
Oh!
Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
The woman from the village in the swamp, who is she?
I've been to the village in the swamp. Met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts. Completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me.
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel. Vindictive. Not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
Okay, good to know. So she went off towards the village.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
If you want to live. Oh. Kid, you better be the answer to all my ails. Oh,
Watch out!
Damn it.
ah, these ones have got a crone with them too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that bitch got 2 attacks. Ugh. Damn it.
Come on.
Oh, will you stop trying to target the one that's under the freaking mud? Oh, that's annoying. Thank goodness for remembering how to bloody lock target. I'm sure anybody who watches these later on down the line will be like, ugh, you're so cringe! Don't know how to play the game! It's like, you're right, I don't.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, listen, I'm a tale.
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Jenny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Thanks, my dude.
Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Nice. Okay,
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
okay.
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
Oh my god.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Oh boy.
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I likes him.
Oh my god, this is creepy.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon this white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, Return only once you've completed the task.
I can see why she's batshit.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
I mean, if there's one... That is a grim as hell picture. I mean, Jesus. If there is one thing I can say about this game, it certainly builds a decent atmosphere for certain... parts of it. It's... I wouldn't say it's like a horror game on its own merit, but it certainly does have those kinds of tones. And I just love the fact that I can loot everything. Oh, hello. Witches, not quite the devils you thought. Read all that. One day, maybe. Actually, I think there was someone else I picked up as well. Inventory, inventory. Let's quick sort all those items. What's that? My evening with a vampire. Read for additional information. Beastry entry added. I only assume then that is a vampire beastry. Oi, 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 oi. Ugh. Erinius. Sirens. Succubi. Not as frightening as I was expecting. Jenny of the Woods. Vampires. Oh, nice. Bah, ain't nothing to fear. Ekimaras. Why, they ain't nothing more than overgrown bats. Anonymous city guardsman's last words. Oh, mate. And high vampires, men, the polite ones at least, would call me a monster, a blood-drinking freak, a Mil Regis, higher vampire. Vampire oil and igni signs. Let's get out of there. Right, talk to the Alderman of Downwarren. Now, I believe I've already been to that area. Indeed, I did already be to that area, but it hath no waypoint, which is annoying, but we can deal. May as well just run there through the marsh. Avoiding the pockets of filth. So I have to admit, the meeting with the crones is not what I expected at all, to be perfectly honest. I was expecting horrible old bags to, like, have to talk to. Maybe even possibly fight if I was a bit belligerent about it. Small part of me is glad that's not the case. Me throwing punches as we move along. Hello.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, Master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Glad we understand each
So
other.
you know who sent me. Good. Easier that way.
Forgive me. I didn't know you came from the Ladies of the Wood.
They help you often?
From the time of his cutting, every man is theirs. They be harsh mistresses, but they're fair. Just. Demanding they can be, but then nothing in life comes easy. Who drove off the plaguey airs? Who gave us seeds to plant? Round the other villages, they be eating the soles of their boots, whereas we get along well enough.
Indeed.
Ever meet the Ladies of the Wood?
Never. They only shows themselves to the chosen. Perchance one day, I too will be summoned.
Hear about an ashen-haired woman meeting the Ladies of the Wood?
I ain't heard nothing about that. Beg your question to the ladies and they may answer. They knows all that happens in Velen.
They got informers?
The woods listen for them. A lone word at an ill hour can arouse their wrath, but they hear pleas and prayers as well. Once a swineherd lost a sow, sat and cried at the crossroads. The sow ran out of the trees as if chased by a devil, straight to the swineherd.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
I just want to take a knife or a razor to that tuft of hair that's poking out the middle of his head. It bothers me and I don't know why.
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled the hair from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Womenfolk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the ladies' help.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Don't ye treat this evil light. Wise words. Wise words indeed. Right, okay, so we're going to go all the way down there. Let's just grab everything on this billboard. Kindling and logs for burning. For modest play, gladly in grain or greens, I'll carry brush and branches from the woods, burn for fuel and warmth. Wicker work. Handicrafts from wicker and birch, baskets, mats and more. We use wicker both white and dried with and without bark. On request we can also make furniture, brooms and other such household necessities, no pots of course. Price negotiable, crops accepted as most eagerly. Farrier and leatherworker, 20 years at the table, willing to take on jobs large and small. Pots, mugs and vases, moulded and fired, all made of the purest clay, everything to fit your fancy. Tan hides. And they got a rat catcher. And I think that might have awoken some undiscovered locations. There we go. There's that. Ooh, actually, while we're at it, let's do a bit of a cheeky quick save. Saw something moving over here just now. There is something here. An algal. Yeah, I'm not going to attack you just yet.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, I think algals are classed as necrophages. I meant to click beastry first. No, necrophages. Yes, they are. Igni and Akshi and necrophageal. Ah, I managed to poison it too. Ah, crap.
Time to end this.
Oof. Okay. That's that done. Better investigate this area. That's locked, apparently. I wonder if there are a key around here somewhere. Dwarven spirit, but no key. The algal definitely wasn't carrying anything, unfortunately. Okay, well. That was fun while it lasted.